Why was the flower unable to ride her bike? Because she lost all of her petals. Ha ha ha. I'm Christy Berry. I've been a serial entrepreneur and I've owned my florist for over 20 years. I've also generated over 8 million in sales. Today I'm here to talk to you about the hindsight window. This is coined by Eric Edmeades, and you may know him. He's my good friend with Mindvalley. He has transformed millions of lives, and he's an amazing international speaker. By learning this hindsight window, it has totally transformed my business and my life. Let me share with you how. There's 3 different ways. The first way is looking at your past as your past traumas and transforming them into something and reframing them into something that actually had to happen in order for you to live a better life. An example of that would be I was adopted as a little baby, and I always felt a little inadequate because of that. Then I was like, you know what? I can reframe this. She was only 16. She was not educated at that time. Then there's also the hindsight we're looking into the future. I've used it in my business with weddings. I do a lot of floral weddings, and I'm a people pleaser. And when I'm trying to get the flowers right for a bride, I used to get so stressed. I lost sleep, I didn't eat, or I overate. I didn't exercise. I shut off all of my friends and shut out my husband and was just a horrible person to be around, basically. Didn't get anything done except for just worry about and stress about the wedding. So what I said is, you know what? I can change this. What I started to do was invite the bride to come in a couple days before her wedding and show her her bouquet. I call it a sneak peek. And from then on, we developed that system within my business, and the employees use it. And it really has shown how if we are proactive, we can think ahead and totally change our life. There's the third one, which is your present moment. Totally, you can change your state immediately if you can see what those triggers are. I have a trigger, and it's my neighbor behind me, and I know he triggers me. And I know that what my reaction when someone triggers me is I will immediately go to my husband and run to him and say, hey, I'm so upset, and look what this person did to me. And of course, he supports me fully, even if I'm in the wrong, which is awesome. And I also know that I immediately text someone back and just blah, 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 blah. And I said, those are 2 things I want to change. What I'm going to do is in the present moment, when I feel triggered, I'm going to immediately give myself at least a day or 2 to really think about it and make sure I go in with a response with a clean, clear understanding of where I'm really at. And I did that with this neighbor that triggers me. Instead of doing any of that, I took the time to really think about it. And you know what? I can't believe it, but I realized that I actually was in the wrong in a couple places, or at the least I could see where, from his perspective, he could have come at me with that text because of some situations and misunderstandings. And I'm so thankful that I have these tools in my toolbox, not only in my business, but in my personal life as well. So please share with me, now that you know the hindsight window, and share with me and Eric all of the different stories that you have and the transformations and the reframes. We'd love to share them and see them.